to a certain level which is 10, 12,000, whatever, as an equal representation of the situation around you. But if you say that will we reach into a growth phenomena, secular,
start of an
optimistic environment, it's going to take a long time.
Okay. You want to hazard a guess as to long time?
Which means the end of this bear market. I mean, typically, if one were just to look at it.
You know, the other day I was thinking about this, and I don't have an answer. Even though we had 98 to 2000 a rally because of the tech sector, essentially we went back from in 2003 to 2700 Sensex, or I think it was 2800, and that low was seen in 1993 when we went to 2200.
That's fair.
So whether it the bear markets don't allow you to go back very fast. Now, if you believe that India is insulated from this problem, if you believe that the data which we have in the last 6 months, that is consumer demand data of cars, two-wheelers, has been very promising, and therefore tomorrow, 6 months later, our markets will revive faster, which is a very strong belief among many investors.
That's true. Yes.
Then what we have had is a price correction in the market. We have had a bull market blow off, and not really a bear market.
Fair enough.
So now that's why I said I'll take 4 months to decide.
Fair enough. There's a good chance we're going to come back here.
I think so. I'm also thinking 21 will only be like a date on the calendar every month, not like the 21,000 we'd like to see.
But sort of near-term impact, to factor in not the next 3-4 months, but even earlier than that. Elections have been factored into this market to some extent, to an entire possibility of there being a different government. Has any of that been factored in, or will that only start playing its game when actual elections begin?
I don't think so. I think once the election process starts and the bad news start coming out and you start worrying about who will be elected from here and the alternatives being so close and so grouped, and I think markets will not like to receive that information.
What about HNIs? Now, we've spoken about FIIs and how they might be thinking or the kind of situation they're in. What about the smart money back here? Is it too scared to come back in? Are these people looking at short-term trading plays? Have they realized what you say, that there is really no end in sight as of now?
There are two. One is, I don't think there are any HNIs who really are looking at investment opportunities. So if somebody calls me up and says, Amit, give me something which I can hold for 5 years, I haven't had a call like that. But
do you have an answer to that?
Yeah, I could give you an answer.
We'll come to that. To finish this.
But if you ask me, are people wanting to trade? And today so-and-so stock is going up, let's put in some and try and make a quick buck. Yeah, there's 65,000 crores of volume taking place based on that.
Sure. So they're largely looking at shorter term trades rather than taking a longer term view?
Looking at pocket money.
Okay. Amit, let me ask you this. Forget the way the markets stand now and forget the uncertainties that might lie before us. But we've had some particularly good runs that not only have helped the market, they've actually helped the economy as a whole. Now, whether you choose to see that as PSUs doing well and their disinvestment process, whether you think of a 20-year run that we have had in IT as a business and the way it's helped the economy, not just what has happened in the last 5-10 years. This might perhaps be a good time to take a call on the next big thing. To your mind, what would that be?
It's a question which obviously is very difficult to answer.
Fair.
Nobody really knew that. Even Mr. Narayan Murthy mustn't have known the potential of his company 10 years beforehand.
And I think he pretty much admits it. He's saying we never knew we were going to get this big. Yeah.
In 1998, 1999, if you read any of the interviews of the largest industrial houses, they had said that India can never be a manufacturing success. By 2002, 2003, we became a manufacturing hub for not only Indian products, but we were able to compete with import duties having fallen 150% from where they were, with any foreign product coming into India. So we really became something that I don't think anyone could have envisioned even 5 years before it happened. Where India can be best 10 years from now is something that, yes, we can all think about. So one of the things that India needs very desperately is an efficient, productive environment to work in, whether it is in terms of infrastructure, whether it is in terms of government policies, whether it is participation of companies which take part in various products which are needed for industrial growth. I think it's all centered around what India can do for itself.
The local consumption.
Or the local capex that can come into India for improving India. So I think everything centered around that and the population of India is perhaps going to be the next 10-year story for India.
Fair enough.
Interesting thought. It's been great speaking to you, Amit. Thanks very much for taking out the time, and of course we will keep coming back to you because we do have a long list of Q&As that we never actually got to.
Okay.
Hopefully the market would have moved towards 15,000 by then, you were saying?
Yeah, well, let's hope.
We'll wrap it up on that note. Thanks very much for joining us, and thank you for watching Happy Hour this evening. Keep watching UTVI.
This program is brought to you by Cadbury Bonville Fine Dark Chocolate. You don't buy a Bonville, you earn it.
A question is from where it starts. But the right questions gives you right directions. But questions can also pose as hurdles to growth. But every time the question is answered, you scale greater heights. But what if questions don't get the right answer? Well, that's why we say, ask money.
Reliance Money and UTVI present an investment forum where you can raise, doubt and debate questions from your very own Sudeep. Ask Money. Discussing the road next on financial opportunities for employees in public sector enterprises.
So what's the next question?
A UTVI exclusive.
Brought to you by Reliance Money. Supported by the Financial Express. Read to lead. Outdoor partner Alak Advertising.
As the global temperatures sweat it out to keep up with an increasing recession,
there is no uniform formula.
We catch up with the key players in Indian sectors to find solutions to the present-day turmoil.
We should use IT to our advantage to be able to take that benefit to the rural masses.
MIT's Technology Review and Cyber Media present MTech India 2009 at these times only on UTVI. Global economic slowdown. How long? How deep? How will it affect your business? Join the experts from the Economist Group and business leaders to discuss and debate on these pressing issues at the inaugural CEO Agenda Series, India, Navigating Through the Storm, on March 17th, Mumbai, March 18th, Bangalore, March 19th, New Delhi. Brought to you by Herbert Smith, KPMG, Genpact. Only on UTVI.
I don't think the problem is government acquiring land compulsory.
Government actually can take away a crore of rupees of yours and replace it with 10,000 rupees.
Here I think the plan in India was that the government would be responsible for seeing that people are cheated.
Catch eminent panelists give their take on land reforms. IDFC and BCCI present Land Acquisition and Public Purpose, The Way Forward. At these times, only on UTVI. Another general election. Another third front comes to the fore. But is it driven by anything more than politics? And does it stand a chance to enter the corridors of power? Speak Up, a Vote for Growth special at these times, only on UTVI. Cricket takes a break. Movies take a break. Schools take a break. But news never takes a break. So when you step out for lunch, catch up with everything that's making headlines. Lunch break, weekdays at these times, only on UTVI.
What powers you? Tech Tree, this week at these times, only on UTVI. This program is sponsored by Cisco. Welcome to the Human Network.
This is the UTV Network. And you are with UTVI.